Have you ever set a goal and started working toward it, even while doubting whether you'd succeed? Maybe you hoped the doubt would fade along the way, but instead it grew, becoming overwhelming. Here's a truth that might surprise you. You already know whether you'll succeed or fail, even before you begin. Deep down, if you're honest with yourself, you can predict it. You've likely heard the phrase, failure to prepare is preparing to fail. It's not just a clever saying. It's how your brain works. You see, success isn't something that just happens. It's something you prepare for. While it's easy to think that success is inevitable, especially when you hear stories of people making it, the reality is quite different. Success is predictable, and so is failure. And both are outcomes you set yourself up for. Here's the thing. Doubt doesn't come from thinking you lack the skills or abilities to achieve something. Doubt arises when you know you're unprepared. And yes, having skills helps, but preparation is the foundation. Success isn't just about working hard, it's about working smart. It's about being prepared. Think of it this way. Success is 60% preparation, 20% work, and 20% maintenance. But most people start with the 20% work, diving headfirst into tasks without laying the groundwork. Maybe you've done this, suddenly volunteering for extra work when a new job opportunity opens up, staying late at the office, or preparing for an interview at the last minute. But here's the catch. Others are likely doing the same. So the question becomes, are you going to be the person who is ahead of the curve or just part of the crowd? If you want to be successful, you need to give yourself the time to prepare. It's a long game. Preparation is 60% of the journey, and without it, your brain isn't sure what it's doing or where it's going. And guess what? Your brain doesn't like uncertainty. When you step toward a goal without preparation, your brain's fear center, known as the amygdala, kicks into gear. Stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline flood your system, making you feel anxious, uncertain, and ready to give up at the first sign of trouble. The best way to cut off fear at its source is through preparation. By engaging your brain's frontal cortex, through education, analysis, and contemplation, you build a roadmap. You give yourself certainty, and with it, confidence. Psychologist Angela Duckworth, known for her pioneering research on grit, often encountered people asking what predicts success. While the answer isn't always simple, her research consistently shows that many people quit too soon. It's not that they can't be successful, it's that they give up before reaching their goals. The reason? A lack of preparation leads to doubt, and doubt leads to quitting. But the good news is this: success can be planned. You can map out your path, and as long as you're willing to prepare, you're already setting yourself up to win. It's within your power. Life isn't designed to bring you down, it's designed for you to succeed. You have the tools and resources at your disposal, but you need to use them wisely. Just as success is predictable, so is failure. They're two sides of the same coin. And the moments between flipping that coin and seeing the result, those are the moments that can determine your entire future. But there's no need to leave it to chance. The more you prepare, the greater your odds of success. We all want to succeed, but not everyone is willing to put in the time to prepare. And that's the key difference. If you've been setting goals and rushing into them without a plan, your brain already knows the outcome, and it's likely to pull you back at the first sign of uncertainty. It's up to you to make sure you're prepared. Success and failure aren't accidents. They're the result of what you've set yourself up for. If you want to curb your fear and build true belief in yourself, you need to get everything in order before you start. Gather your tools, set your training plan, and practice. That way, when the race begins, you're not competing against anyone but yourself. You'll know from the first step that you'll make it because you haven't planned for anything else.